Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, I also publish on Rumble, on the blogger site as an archive post thingy there, and on Patreon for extra support if you can. And any kind of updates, usually I go about it on Twitter X thing. Later we will have the episode of Mutineer Zero Road to Eden. Yesterday I did manage to go about and a couple of hours of Elden Ring live stream, and I don't know what to tell you. I did a mistake. I thought I did put the software to record the stream, but yeah, it was a bust. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. I will try to. I don't know. I will have to download the live stream and then go about and edit that footage from the live stream itself. It's not what I like to present, but yeah, I completely missed the I don't know. I thought I had confirmed that the software is recording, but yeah, I was in a rush to do the live stream, so yeah, it didn't pass on the Q&A checks before the live stream for me. God damn it. But yeah, regardless, it was a very good couple of hours there. We did manage to do some interesting stuff. Yeah, we got some catacombs, some how they called Heroes Grave or Tomb or something like that. The early one, I still need to finish that. But yeah, we did parts of Limgrave. We are going to now. I'm on the part that I'm going to start expanding throughout Limgrave. See what I can do there. But yeah, it's been enjoyable. Again, I cannot commit myself to any kind of fixed schedule. But then again, I will try during this weekend, counting also today, to do some live streams. But yeah, I'm doing the best I can in trying to live stream as much as I can. Maybe because I'm in a kind of panic mode because of Shadow of the Earth 3. Nobody knows when that thing will launch, so at least I want to be as higher and more prepared as possible for that. And I will try to interchange with some Death Stranding also. But yeah, with now that I've been doing a little bit more live streams, a little bit more difficult to get some time to go about and doing my usual gameplay that I do offline by myself, because I'm more focused now at this moment in time with Elden Ring. But yeah, what else? Yeah, the VOD is off on the third live stream that I did. Again, it will always take a couple of days for me to go about it. I have to edit the footage, then upload 3.5 hours of footage. Is always a little bit tricky for YouTube to process all of that to 4K. But yeah, regarding that, everything seems to be on schedule. And yeah, we got, I think that's it from the channel. I don't remember anything at the moment in time out of the top of my head. Not much happening. Today is Saturday, of course, but we did get some interesting tidbits here regarding Elden Ring, mainly because of the ownership of the IP itself. Similarly, again, FromSoftware published their games internationally through Bandai Namco, and in-house, so in Japan, it's a self-publishing deal. So FromSoftware publishes their own games there, but it does with Bandai Namco internationally. And supposedly, given that this intellectual property office in the UK, similarly, that ownership of the IP internationally, it seems, similarly, Bandai Namco had a stake there on the IP. But I don't know if it has to do with the fact that Tencent invested, PlayStation invested, all that jazz. If I don't know if there was some kind of issues there regarding owning the IPs from software, and specifically it's Elden Ring, given the fact that it's a very good IP in terms of money. But yeah, regardless. Oh my god, FromSoftware managed to now own, at least this is on the UK, so I assumed in UK, I don't know if there is like some kind of law regarding a specific law, but at least in the UK, and I assume it will be throughout the international ownership of the IP itself, given the fact that it is published through Bandai Namco. So I assume there should, I don't know how the laws work, but yeah, the main fact that now FromSoftware owns the full ownership of the IP of Elden Ring from the change of the trademark here. It was previously co-owned between the Bandai Namco and FromSoftware, but now it's owned fully on FromSoftware. Again, I don't know if it is have anything to do with the injection of money in. I think it was directly from FromSoftware company from Tencent. Then we had that mobile game kind of rumors going about, and also from PlayStation. They invested some stake there. But of course, the mother company per se of FromSoftware is Kadakawa. I don't know if they have anything. I don't know how that works in terms of corporate structure, how it works regarding the publishing and also the developing of games and effective ownership of IP. If you have a stake, you can have like a say on certain things that the company can and cannot do. But yeah, at this moment in time, we got this little tidbit. It doesn't do anything regarding the DLC itself. We still are in the same condition. The last tidbit that we had that might give us some speculation was the updates on the SteamDB files there. Again, it seems they are kind of a Q&A kind of phase there. I don't know. I think they're polishing out stuff. Again, the game came out on the 22nd of February 2022, if not mistaken. Something like that. We are on 17th, so no news, no nothing, at least at the time of the recording of this episode. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We will continue to play Elden Ring until it comes out, so we don't get rusty on that. There are some speculations. Again, this has been since not even confirmed or anything, but the main thing of the game, of this DLC, it seems that it is between 1/4 to 1/4 of the size of the game itself, if not a little bit more. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, because this seems to be also the tease itself. So the image teases out a little bit of Michaela, and this supposedly it's Torrent, which is supposedly it's Torrent. We don't know. This is like a completely decimated Earth tree, but yeah, it's and the fact that it's called Shadow, again, we don't know. We got a lot of spirits also here, a lot of fields, open fields, which again, I didn't found any so far from what I played, but yeah, I don't know if it is the location is going to be like in the timeline, in the past or in the future, or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is what we got from Elden Ring. Regarding Dragon's Dogma 2, it will come out March 22nd. Yeah, all right. Again, this is going to be the first game from Capcom at $70, which is a little too much. Not because of the quality of the game, but it's the thing that the studios and the publishers, the budgets are a little bit too much. They are increasing, and with that, for them they have then two options when the budgets increase. We have to sell more copies, or we have to sell the same amount of copies but increase the price to get something out of the product itself. And a lot of studios, of course, they just maintain, instead of trying to trim down the budgets there. But even if they do, they just want to have more money. I don't know, it's one of those things that they cannot balance by itself. They just greedy companies, immoral companies. But then you have some CEOs that they again, I think the contracts need to change a little bit there, because the more copies that you sell and the more there are always some stakes here, and they just try to profit, like the Bobby Kotick thing. that they just, by the fact that they just earn something by the fact that if the game is monetized or not, it was a mess. But yeah, you just need to be paid to do their jobs, and that's it. They already earn a lot of money comparatively to the other personnel that really makes the product itself. So yeah, I don't know if this how this will end, if the bubble will burst anytime soon. But while people are paying, I don't know, $70 is too much, even for me. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's the first one from Capcom, and we don't know if it is going to be the last. For sure, it's not going to be the last. I don't foresee that. They are testing basically the waters because the publisher aims to take a thoughtful approach to pricing, keeping user feedback in mind as well. If they don't see a lot of sales, and I don't know if they're going to watch the internet per se regarding feedback of the game, and maybe if not selling, the feedback that is coming is too expensive even for an excellent game. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. But then again, we got this IGN stuff here, which is they simp a lot with this kind of. They tend to be very favorable regarding game reviews, especially in this kind of tentpole games. They tend to be more lenient on their reviews usually, and usually also how the article is written, and usually they tend to be more lenient. They rarely are, at least in accordance with other reviews that I usually see, which are independent reviews that get early access to all. They also have early access to the games. They usually, if they need to be rough and a little bit more poignant on their reviews, they usually are. But yeah, I don't know. It's a market, so a lot of elements are involved in this. But yeah, they don't even did a prediction of sale expectations, even though they, of course, is million selling class kind of thing. So I assume a couple of millions in the first month. Their expectation, I assume. Which at this point, WCCF tag says, given considering how the first entry in the series continue to sell well even years after its release. Hopefully so. Again, if it is an excellent game, I just want them to sell well. Because good products deserve to be bought, let's say. And I'm very interested regarding this game. I completely missed out Dragon's Dogma 1. Don't ask me why. There was a time I remember seeing about Dragon's Dogma, but I never managed to go about it and play it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with these games, and the fact of the Capcom introducing the first $70 game here. From their library, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And then we got this little tidbit, which is No Rest for the Wicked. Shows off new boss battle gameplay. I think I covered this game, or at least the announcement of this game. And this is a game from the Ori games. So Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I think that it's called. I think it's the same guys, Moon Studios, at least from my top of my head. Ori Development, Moon Studios is the same of these games that I mentioned. As announced, No Rest for the Wicked, but yeah, at the last Game Awards, I think that's what I covered from the Game Awards. The fact that they announced this game, probably. Developer for publish, this is Private Division. I'm not sure if the other games were also done by Private Division, I'm not sure. Okay, basically it's a top-down action RPG, which is interesting. Again, I'm not sure. I didn't notice. I watched the gameplay here, which is very interesting. I didn't notice any camera angle changes. For example, if you can rotate the camera or not, I'm not sure if that will work. Seems like a fixed camera angle. In terms of exploration, I don't know how they will work, but I'm sure there are innovative ways of doing about it. Similarly, it's very Souls-like in their combat. You got parries, you got the dodges, you got stamina mechanics there. You got the healing in combat, which is affected with you have to be tactical using healing also. You got jumping, you got rolls and special attacks and all that jazz. You got similarly, you got also some magic involved, and coating armaments with greases and everything, or with magic, imbue them with magic. So we got a lot of those gameplay things with the twist that it's at least a top-down RPG, and the art style is very interesting the way they go about it. I'm very interested on this game, from at least from this clip that I saw with some boss battle. Again, a boss battle very Souls-likey. But yeah, seems pretty interesting, and the fact that it has the pedigree of Ori games, I'm very interested because those games are similarly pretty good. But yeah, some of also the more mechanics is player will be able to purchase property and decorate it in the town of Sacrament. I assume it's on the world that it takes place. Then in that town you can farm and fish to get resources to craft consumables and restore health and boost character stats and all that jazz. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Supposedly the game will be playable in cooperative mode up to 3 players. We'll see how this goes, if you can play solo without any kind of impediments here. And here, yeah, it will come out, oh my god, on early access soon, so we don't know when, with a full PC and console release available at a later date. Again, not a lot of details except that we will have a digital showcase for Wicked Inside on March 1st, so we'll see how it goes. I will bookmark this on my things to watch over. Very interesting. I advise you to watch this, and supposedly during this month, the rest of the month, IGN is doing like IGN first kind of a thing there on this game. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, very interesting the way they go about it. But yeah, this is what I got for you today in terms of news. I'm just going throughout some gaming deals. Again, these ones are on my library. So XCOM collection, it's about 90% off this bundle of of everything regarding XCOM 2. I think it's a good price. Everything is it's way more achievable here. Again, I cannot give you a full price because it doesn't give me here, and the fact that I already added this on my library. But yeah, this is one of the games that if you like turn-based combat and strategy and all that jazz, this is one of those that you need to get. Also, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, 88% off. I think I bought the deluxe edition on this one, if not mistaken. You got also Jedi Survivor is 50% off, and I think at the time I bought the base game here, so 45 bucks. Got also Children of Morta, 75% off, which I think it's a decent price here for the game that it is. We got also No Man's Sky, a reminder that this weekend is free to play, and then all the progress that you do in this free to play weekend is it's maintained if you buy the game, which is at 50% off. So I think it's an excellent deal. We got also Atomic Heart still on the deal, around 2 days more, 50% off in all the editions here. Again, I'm pretty interested in jumping into this Bioshocky kind of a feel game. It's one of those that I want to try out. And we still have Armored Core 6, 30% off. It's rare that FromSoftware games usually get a discount. The Dark Souls trilogy is also on the discount there. I don't know about Sekiro, I don't think so. I didn't see that one. But yeah, Armored Core is it's on a sale here. And lastly, we got Lies of P, 25% off on the base game, and then we got the deluxe edition, also 25, and then we got this like extra goodies after the purchase of the main game. But yeah, they got a lot of stuff here. I think it's the entire set. It comes with this thing, Wulong Fallen Dynasty collaboration things that they do. But yeah, a very positive game, very Souls-likey, but the combat is more fast-paced, similar to Bloodborne from what I understand. But yeah, this is what I got for you today. It's Saturday. We'll see if I later can do some live stream of Elden Ring. We'll see about it and see if I don't forget to record the live stream itself, so that I can do a VOD later. I will need to figure out how to go about it from yesterday, but yeah. Yeah, the Patreon plug here, it's mainly for extra support that will go at this moment in time for more storage, for me to be able to have backups of stuff that I do for my clients, and some extra space for the videos that I do for the channel. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, Kunamy Master out.